Hi, this is Katie, and I'm sending love and compassion to everybody in the world. And I had to basically, that my TV isn't working, so I was real frustrated today. So I have to do a compassion exercise for me. Okay, just like me, Katie, frustrated Katie, is just is seeking some happiness in her life. And just like me, this frustrated Katie is trying to avoid suffering in her life. And just like me, Katie, frustrated, has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. And just like me, this person is seeking to fulfill this person, frustrated Katie, is seeking to fulfill her needs. And just like me, this person, Katie, frustrated, is learning about life. And boy, that cleared it up. And thank you for the compassion exercise, Mr. Harry Palmer. And this is one of the best things that you can do when you're frustrated, when you're angry, when you're mad at something, something isn't working the way you want it to. Just give compassion to yourself, and that totally will help you clear it. And I am so glad that I have this exercise that I'm sharing with you. And it's like the best thing that you can do is send compassion to the frustrated you, the angry you, anything that you don't think is right in you. Send compassion and love to it, and you'll see how it changes your life. That is the best thing that you can do. And also, I was frustrated because the TV, darn it, wasn't working right. And I was real frustrated about it. And I am so glad that I gave the compassion exercise, because there's no reason to be so frustrated about something. And it's like, no, we're into a new paradigm right now. We're into a new paradigm that is love and compassion all around. And we have to realize that it's going to die a hard death, this misogynistic, patriarchal society. And then we go back to feminine energy, love and compassion. I mean, it's been prophesized, it's been, this has been around for a long time, this idea that we're changing, and right now the paradigm is shifting. And COVID is the best thing for us because it's surfacing all the things that we have to look at and to transmute, because they no longer serve us. It no longer serves us. It no longer serves the world. None of it serves the world anymore. So, enough of that. And this is going to be a great, great, great awakening for everybody. You can see it in the newscasts. You can see it in the people that are talking to the newscasters. I mean, you can hear it, they're tired of the same old, same old. I mean, this is just stuff that we need, that the U.S. has not looked at, that's coming up. We've always been forward looking, and COVID is stopping us in our tracks, and we have to look at every ugly little thing that has happened in this country that we haven't learned from yet, that we haven't learned from history. The world hasn't learned from history either. They still think war is the answer. Nope, war is not the answer. Love is the answer. Compassion is the answer. And that's the way it goes now. Sorry, old folkies. You know, it just, you know, I send it all to you. Ah, yes, I am finally letting go of this. Sorry, please. Well, enough. That is, I have a leg that's bothering me, that is letting go a lot of muscles where I hid my feelings, where I hid, that I didn't want to look at them, and it's finally releasing all of it. And it can be a pain, and it's all muscular, which is good. It hasn't become physical yet into the bones or anything, so I'm releasing it right now. And, we hide all our feelings that we didn't want to look at an old injury and find out, what's hidden in there, because that's usually where we hide things, in old injuries, so we don't have to hurt ourselves again. And I know that this is something that I really, really did not like looking at my feelings when I was a kid. I just put them out there, didn't want to look at them, why I was having them. I felt disempowered. I felt unworthy. I felt lack of respect. I felt all sorts of things when I was a kid because we moved around so much. And I had to transmute all that. And I'm in the process of doing that so I can help others who have been in the same situation. Yes. I mean, and when I look back on life, it basically, I've had spiritual experiences when I was a kid. I've had spiritual when I was in my 40s. I've had spiritual events everywhere. I've healed myself. I've teletransported. And of course my ego said, oh, no, you didn't, you fell asleep. No, I didn't. I was totally aware of what I was doing and going. And I looked at the faces of the people on the road that when my car showed up in front of them, there was space as I was taking the turn there. Oh man, that was priceless. Priceless, priceless, priceless. Astonishment. Where did this car come from? It wasn't there before. Yeah. So I know just by the looks on people's faces and the other cars that I had teletransported my car to where it was then. And I mean, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. And then I healed myself. I got a sliver in my hand and I thought I had gotten it all out, and then I didn't. And boom, I got blood poisoning. What do you know? It was traveling up my arm almost to my elbow. And I said, nope, I'm not going to the hospital. I know I can heal myself from that. And I listened to what happened, what was said to me, and I boiled water. I stuck my hand in boiling water and it didn't get burned. So I know I was supposed to do it. And I could see all the pus and the crap coming out of my hand. And when I was healed, I saw my shaman person that I know I have in my lineage was looking back at me from my hand and said, "It's done." So I know we can do it. And people just have to get ready for it. You know, all these superpowers gonna come in, and I've already had the experience of 2 of them. You know, and it's like, of course, I wanted to do it over and over again. You know how your ego says, "Oh, cool, this is a new tool we could use." And no, because I was not connected to source, I couldn't do it. And it's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I connect to source. And I've been wondering why I haven't been able to get any clients. And it's like I was not connected to heart and source. And that is the story. You know, I have all this stuff in my head, but I have to bring it into physical now. And it's like, yeah, that's the way it's going to happen.